Zhao Liying's exhaustion is the spring of 35-plus ladies. For Zhao, 2022 will be a guard year. In the primary portion of the year, List a Great Many Families portrays the battle history of contemporary country ladies, and in the final part of the year, Windblowing Penelia shows ladies' endeavors under the rush of change. The difficulties of the family. Regardless of whether there are still individuals clamoring that the 35-year-old is worn out on honorary pathway, and her face is fat, round and badly creased in the television series, however she is as yet covered by her acting abilities in the plot of the television series. All things considered, the essential capacity of an entertainer is acting, and not advertising. Weird to say, there were two previous brilliant pony champs who were chided and vanished from informal communities in view of the necklines on their necks, and afterward Mama Sitchin's figure was talked about by everybody. Furthermore, presently, when everybody is getting increasingly more burnt out on white and slight, right calculated shoulders and insect midriff, notwithstanding the appearance uneasiness of ladies' introspection, there are additionally interesting contemplations for everybody. Many traffic stars who pursue dismal excellence just add to law and order, however not positive soul and demeanor. At the point when everybody was stressed over the predicament of ladies' endurance, what is excellence, how to carry on with a decent life, and what life ought to resemble after the age of 35, Zhao offered numerous ladies a chance in the arm. On that trained face, the spring really has a place with 35-plus ladies. Zhao was brought into the world in the grassroots, and has been playing stunts for a long time. As a result of her round face, she plays the role of her girl, granddaughter, sister and house cleaner. She likewise said, "Don't allow yourself to meet the open door, or you will hold on to it. Karma is worth focusing on, paying little mind to difficult work or opportunity." Later on, we saw the icon Sweet Shou Shen Comes, the famous old mannequin Bloom Thousand Bone, the champion Shu Qiao account, the exemplary show information, and the spearheading Windblowing Penelia. Notwithstanding Zhao's relentless soul from a grassroots foundation, she gave over her exhibitions that finished the assessment, and her reasoning, pondering whether she can change a portion of business as usual in the business through her own endeavors, whether it can permit icon show entertainers to track down novel thoughts, and what should be finished. Make a solid effort to satisfy the brave dream that has a place with ladies. In the Vanity Fair in Hexie in the third year of Hedon, certain individuals had a fantasy, and certain individuals were in a mess. Then again, Zhao felt that she would be elusive in the future without foundation, and believed that she with a round face and charming face would just be in symbol dramatizations later on. Pivot, feeling that she who adds to traffic will be backfired by traffic from now on, that she who was once wide and thin will step by step turn into a pattern twofold, and that she who used to simply have the option to act in icon dramatizations will find it challenging to track down a reasonable content following 35 years of age. However, Zhao turned out to be increasingly steady and industrious. It was anything but a contest of figure and appearance, not to mention a self-important gesture, yet that boldness in difficult work, which is the endless chance of life. At the point when the general public drives ladies to enter the family right on time, to surrender the inspiration of vocation prior, and to break the dream of valor prior, maybe Zhao likewise furnishes us with one more chance of life, a sort of boldness and inspiration not to fear hardships. An intensity to push ahead, paying little heed to foundation and assets. When we are as yet miserable about the age of 30, actually battling with the trivial issues in our marriage, actually faltering about the bottlenecks in our work, nevertheless battling to track down replies to how to carry on with this life, have we at any point mulled over everything? Continue somewhat more, be bolder, work harder, be more grounded. The response sheet that will be shaped toward the finish of life ought not be shut here. The quest for life is depleted, maybe the fiery essentialness is fearless to climb and endure. 02. Wang Yibo's mood is genuine, yet the authority blog is phony. If not for the self-blast, nobody would be aware, the fans are base level. Everybody probably had some significant awareness of Wang Yibo's entrance into the gathering street to splendor. The proprietor is occupied with his vocation while shooting, and the fans are additionally advancing the arrival of No Name on the primary day of the Lunar New Year. Each is really buckling down in his own appropriate field go. Realizing that Wang Yibo will join the gathering street to splendor, aside from the Reuters I saw on the web, there was a record on Friendly Stages, which is the authority blog of Street to Brilliance. There isn't anything in the record, just follow Wang Yibo and the chief. This activity caused everybody to accept that Wang Yibo assumed control over this asset. Who might have felt that the fans trusted it and focused on this official blog consistently? Regardless of whether certain individuals were interested about why the authority blog was enrolled in 2014, they decided to trust it and succeed. The authority blog has followed Wang Yibo, and Wang Yibo has additionally joined the recording group. It appears to be that everything is continuing in a systematic way. Yet, the authority blog out of nowhere changed his words. He was not exactly an authority, however a fan. His genuine expectation was simply to permit the trick of the ill-conceived understudies under the name Wang Yibo Brilliant Street Reuters to show up. The trumpet draws out the ill-conceived understudies who are truly not deserving of being Wang Yibo fans, and it additionally tells the fans, don't completely accept that all that has not been authoritatively declared, the fans are still excessively guileless. How could I put it? The fans were quiet when they saw the authority blog that they once thought said this. It is without a doubt not opened at this point. If not for this phony authority blog to explode itself, I'm apprehensive this news will go on until the genuine authority blog is opened. When confronted with everything about Wang Yibo, fans will constantly unknowingly think often about it, and a few youthful fans will be one-sided by the news on the web. The phony authority blog is to be sure a genuine fan, and she exploded herself in only 3 days in light of Wang Yibo's thought. If not, she would agree that some phony news about Wang Yibo for the sake of the authority blog, and normally somebody would be tricked. In any case, this likewise shows that Wang Yibo's fans are actually the lower part of the entire staff. Nobody even realizes that the authority blog is phony. It appears to be that nobody has spoken with the staff. It is said on the web that Lihua is responsible for 800 promoting records, and every one of them are battling for Wang Yibo. Occurrences from 2019 to now have demonstrated that Lihua couldn't care less about Wang Yibo. Wang Yibo's fans are lingering behind and knowing the news. If not for counterfeit authority online journals exploding, nobody realizes she is phony. In any case, in the last examination, the authority blog is phony, and Wang Yibo's entrance into the gathering is valid. Later energy, Wang Yibo was reputed by individuals of color and had no assets, and nobody would utilize him. Not every person can recognize. Wang Yibo's entrance into the gathering street to brilliance likewise gave the sunspots a reverberating insult. In light of the presentation of the content, this is certainly an extraordinary legend. In spite of the fact that Wang Yibo is a newbie in the entertainment world, neither we nor the fans have a position malignant growth. However, it is sufficiently irritating to be discussed like this constantly, and getting a major mill lead can be viewed as quieting down the mouths of the sunspots. Common individuals actually need to hang tight for the authority declaration for all that while pursuing stars, essentially don't do things that erroneously recognize counterfeit authority posts. This present circumstance is likely the main and inside the version. Anticipating the genuine authority declaration of the authority blog of Street to Splendor and Wang Yibo's new job. 03. Elegant. Incredible Evening of Mountains and Oceans formally declared the setup. Wang Yibo, Mao Buyi, Zhang Yuxi and Liu joined. The spring celebration in 2023 is drawing nearer and closer, and the New Year's Eve is significantly nearer. Do you feel that the climate of the spring celebration is getting more grounded and more grounded? How awesome! Henan Spring Celebration Occasion Mountain and Ocean Awesome Nights Weighty Authority Declaration Arrangement, Wang Yibo, Suzing, Zhang Yuxi, Mao Buyi, Zheng Naxin, Into One Liu, Wu Kequan, Sing Young Lady Bunch and numerous other star visitors joined Mountain and Ocean Dream Night with incredible excitement. Who doesn't anticipate such an extravagant star setup? We should simply say, the stars are accumulated, the stars are sparkling, and the dream evening of Mountains and Oceans is truly enthusiastic. Not just that, Shangzhen was happy to track down that the visitor setup of Henan Satellite Television's Mountain and Ocean Dream Night Spring Celebration affair is as yet being declared in a steady progression, including Fu Longfei, Yuan Yeki, and Shen Mingayo. At long last perceived. For what reason did Wang Yibo return to his old neighborhood for the spring celebration function this year? It worked out that he was partaking in the awesome evening of Mountains and Oceans in the Henan Spring Celebration occasion. It's so gorgeous. Wang Yibo orbited Reuters during the Henan Spring Celebration occasion, wearing a dark outfit, spotless and dusty. Wang Yibo can dominate numerous sorts of moves. He is the lord of the stage, joining the virtual and the genuine, with innumerable deceptions and astonishing dance moves. Anticipating a good general media feast with Wang Yibo. Visit Shanghai Awesome Road and meet at Shanghai Hot Pot Cafe. Suzing came to be the host this time. He can likewise perform and sing, and has 2 positions. The work dinner is hot pot, which is excellent. Mao in old outfit is difficult, so attractive. He is wearing an old coat, and his new look is loaded with shocks. At the point when you are quiet, you are cold and dusty. When you grin, you are all around as delicate as jade. Mao isn't not difficult to sing about the kinship on the planet. Mao isn't not difficult to spruce up in that frame of mind in the dream evening of Mountains and Oceans. The old style look is altogether too lovely. Watch Fantasies and Legends, and watch Experiences in Mountains and Oceans. On the stage is an elegant moving goddess, and off the stage is a pistachio on the planet. Zhang Yuxi, who everybody loves blossoms and sees blossoms sprout, is here. With her choice face and sweet grin, Zhang Yuxi is frequently named as rich and goddess. Sufficiently sure, Zhang Yuxi's goddess thoroughly search in mountain and ocean dream night is excessively lovely. The splendid eyes are grinning and the skin is fat, and a part of red beans communicates infatuation. Who doesn't anticipate the awesome exhibition of the goddess of style in the phenomenal evening of mountains and oceans in the Henan Spring celebration occasion? Wandering in the 4 oceans and 8 unsettled areas, conveying great many eccentric thoughts. Endlessly come, along with the youthful vocalist and artist into one Liu, on Henan Satellite Television's awesome evening of mountains and oceans, dreaming back to the place that is known for antiquated China, and meeting the sentiment of Kyushu in shock. Hitting the dance floor with wide sleeves, similar to an ocean of birds coming from the east. Singing and moving, watching the wonderland of mountains and oceans, having a cheerful New Year assembling, and entering the dreamland of the exemplary of mountains and oceans within Liu. I was truly entranced by Liu's phenomenal evening of mountains and oceans. That is perfect. In the old dreamland, favorable monsters plummet into the new year. Open your eyes for day, utilize your body as a pen, and shut your eyes for night. God envisions mountains and oceans, crosses the 3 domains, and sings the affection for millennia. Ritzy, elegant. The authority setup of Shanghai Rhapsody Night was formally reported. Wang Yibo, Mao Bui, Zhang Yuxi, Inta Liu, Suzing, Zheng Nixon, Fu Longfei, Yuan Yeki, Shen Mingayo, Sing Young Ladies Gathering, Wu Keqin and numerous other VIP visitors participated. The stars are sparkling, a general media feast. Whose exhibition would you say you were generally anticipating?